Let's start this ab workout in hands and knees. We're going to do some cat-cow. Raise your back up, and then lift your head and your belly drops. Again, breathe in and out, head up. Just get ready for your practice today. Find a high plank and hold. Now you're going to bring your right leg up towards your elbow for 10. Switch legs, left leg up to your elbow for 10. Now hold your high plank. Opposite shoulder taps. Bring your right wrist to your left shoulder and your left wrist to your right shoulder and repeat 10 times each side. Find high plank. And then forearm plank, high plank for 10. So as soon as your forearms hit the ground, go back to a high plank. Up in downward dog, reset. Get ready for the next workout. Forearm plank and hold. And then hip dips. So you're going to pivot your hips towards the floor and then rotate. All right, back to a high plank and then move into a side plank. One arm goes up. Now pulse your hips down to the ground and then back to the sky for 10. Switch arms, opposite arm side plank. And bring your hips down for 10. Back to a high plank and then a forearm plank and hold. Find dolphin and then back to a forearm plank for 10. So dolphin, forearm plank, dolphin, forearm plank. Raise your hips up to the sky and then back down into a forearm plank. Back to a high plank. Upward facing dog. And then either downward facing dog or child's pose. Back to hands and knees. And then we're going to go into a camel just to stretch out our abs. So arms go on our heels, head goes back. Just give yourself a stretch before we go back into it. Now you're going to come to the floor. We're going to do some crunches. So first we'll start with standard crunches, 10 times. Now bring your legs up to the sky and you're going to crunch up and try and touch your arms to your toes. 8, 9, 10. Now opposite leg switch. Bring your arms together underneath your hamstrings, and switch legs. Your shoulders should be off the floor. Now, opposite elbow crunches. So bring your left elbow, place your right leg over top of your left, and you're tapping your left elbow on your right leg. Now switch legs, right elbow, left knee, and your left leg is on top of your right one. Legs back up, and then find boat. So try to make your legs as straight as possible. Place your arms straight out in front of you and try to hold into a boat pose. Now come down, egg rolls into boat. So roll back and then come back to boat. We're doing this 10 times. Egg roll down, boat up. Now once you're done 10, hold boat again. So legs are as straight as you can, arms are straight out in front of you, and then come out. We're going to go back to hands and knees. We're going to go through that again. Find cat-cow again, reset, give yourself a little stretch. Back goes up, back goes down. Okay, come back to high plank. Now bring your right leg up to your right elbow again for 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch legs. Left leg to left elbow. Back to high plank when you're done the 10. Opposite shoulder taps, 10 on each side. Back to high plank. Forearm plank, high plank for 10. 2, 3, 4, and as soon as your forearms hit the ground, both of them, you go back to a high plank. It's one continuous movement. Side plank, arm goes up, and this time instead of hip dips, we're going to do something different. So you're going to bring your arm that's in the sky down and up, down and up for 10. Keep your core strong so you don't fall over, and raise it up and back down. And then once you're done 10, switch and do the opposite side. So arm goes up, get your balance. Then when you're ready, your arm will go down and then up for 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. 10. Back to a forearm plank and hold. And we're going to go into hip dips. And then right into dolphin and forearm plank. 2. So bring your hips up and back to forearm plank. By this point, if you keep moving, you won't realize how much your abs hurt. Okay, come out, and we're going to do camel. We're just going to give a little stretch. So come on your knees. Place your right arm on your right heel, your left arm on your left heel. Place your head back. Just give your abs a little stretch because they need it by this point. And then come out and come down to the floor. And we're going to go into our standard crunches. 10 times. Crunch up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs up to the sky. You're going to crunch up to touch your feet this time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Switch your legs, put your arm behind your hamstring, and switch legs. So the one leg goes down, the other leg you're grabbing. Place your one leg on your knee and crunch into the leg that's up, opposite arms. When you get 10 on that side, you're going to switch legs and repeat 10 on the other. Okay, find boat. Legs are straight. Arms are straight out towards your feet. And then we're going to egg roll into our boat 10 times. Egg roll, boat. 2, 3, 4, 5. And the goal is, when you come back to your boat, you want your arms to be straight out in front. But if you're finding that grabbing behind your hamstrings helps, then go ahead and do that. Then when you're done 10, hold boat again. And then come out. Great job. We go back to our hands and knees. Back into cat-cow. Focus on your breath. Just slow it down. And then find a high plank. Go into your chaturanga, upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Come out of that. Come back to your hands and knees. You're going to come out. This is called Sphinx pose, which is harder to say than I thought. So you place your forearms on the ground, just lift your head up. And then come down. We're going to start with a one-legged bow. So you're going to grab the same arm and the same leg on one side and pull up. And then come out, and you're going to repeat on the other side. Left arm, left leg, pull up. And then we're going to do a full bow. So grab your feet with your arms, and you're going to pull them into the sky. Pull your head as high as you can off the ground. Then come out. Come into a child's pose. And congratulate yourself for doing this. That was hard and you did it.